Hey, fellow collectors, I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art, and I like to feature artists that I do deals with and that are nice to me and give me a deal so I can put that stuff up on the website, maybe offer it on the Doing Deals of Comic Book Art, which Mr. Phil Hester says he watches and actually enjoys.
I do.
And says that Sharon's the star.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly. Now, this one I had to get because it had Royal Flush Gang on it.
Can't resist.
Yeah, because I was born in Vegas, and I, son of a gambler. Look at that, Superman. Tiger, Mr. Shark?
King Shark.
King Shark? Oh, what else?
And that's half a double page spread.
Half.
From
We want
Justice
the
League.
whole thing. Oh, that
You
look
buy
at
it,
this.
you can stick it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, more Royal Flush.
Yeah. So Mr. Hester's been working in comics over 30 years.
Yeah, 35 long years.
How did you get your start?
During the black and white explosion, when all of a sudden there were so many more new publishers that need people that could hold the pencil pointy side down.
Okay.
And I could do that. And so I started working probably before I was ready for a lot of those small black and white publishers.
So mid-80s?
Yep.
Yeah, mid-80s.
About 86. And
86.
then just sort of,
Good guess, Anthony.
yeah. And kind of crawling my way up since then.
Well, you have a specific style that people appreciate, and when I get your stuff, it readily sells.
Yeah.
Sales.
I think I look a little, not quite, a little off-center from a normal superhero comic book artist, a little more
Yeah, the high contrast.
Yeah.
Who said that?
We both said it.
Well, we like high contrast, and then somebody became an absolute superstar doing high contrast.
Yeah.
Maybe he looked at your stuff, Mr. Mignola and Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Oh my God! So
Yeah.
what were some of your influences in art?
Definitely Miller, for sure. Alex Toth, all the old EC guys.
Yeah.
Kirby, of course.
Tell me who your favorite EC artist was, and there's a right answer to this.
I will tell you, that might not be yours, but my favorite, I think you can tell from looking at my stuff, is Bernie Kriegsman.
Oh, Bernie Kriegsman.
Although I do own a Gray Man.
Yeah.
But Bernie Kriegsman's my favorite.
Well, if you consider Jack Davis an EC guy, Jack Davis is my all-time favorite.
I do own a Jack Davis
And
EC
people need to understand that he was the most successful, prolific comic book artist to ever live.
too, by a long shot.
And the most recognizable style with his TV guide covers, and
Advertising.
game art, merch art, and advertising.
Movie posters.
His look became so prolific in American culture that I consider him the most successful comic book artist to ever live.
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah. Well, people will look at that and say, "Yeah, I know that," but they don't look at Kirby and say, "Oh."
Right.
but-
They recognize Kirby's creations, but maybe not his style, the way they do
That's what I
things.
mean. Yeah, exactly. So, what else you got going on? What's on your plate right now?
I just finished a miniseries with Tom King at DC called Gotham City Year One.
Tom King was just here shopping
Yeah.
with me. Gave me a down payment on something. Ooh.
Yeah, he was shopping at my table too.
He
got
said
a-
he spent all his money with you, though.
He's got a
Come
pro-
on, save some for me. I'm a professional.
He's got a burgeoning original art problem, just like I do.
Yeah. But you're probably an example collector. You get like, oh yeah, I have one of that, right?
Yeah, I try to get one of everybody.
That's what I call an example.
And then
collector.
when I hit somebody, like I've got about a dozen Kirby's, about a dozen Totes, like guys I want to do deep dives on. I get a lot of.
Rich, where's the Toph book?
Oh no.
Yes. I have like 100 of his doodle pages, those 5x7
Oh,
doodle
yeah,
pages
yeah,
that he would do prolifically until he passed.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Hester, it's very nice being able to talk to you. Very
Yes,
nice
you
being
too.
able to meet you
In
because
person.
I don't think we've ever really
I
actually
think
met.
we've done deals email, but never in person.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So let's keep up the relationship, and I'll
agree.
buy some more stuff next time I see you. So I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art, and this is Mr. Phil Hester, professional comic book artist for over 30 years and still going strong. Working with one of the top writers in comics, Tom. And if you ask him, he is the top writer in comics. Mr. Tom
I agree.
King.
I agree.